A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking development in Sri Lankan politics, former President Ranil Wickremesinghe has been arrested and brought before the courts, facing serious allegations regarding the misuse of public funds during his presidency. The 76-year-old politician, who led the country through a tumultuous economic crisis from 2019 to 2024, is accused of misusing state resources for a personal trip to London. This incident has sparked a significant political uproar, as it marks the first time a former head of state in Sri Lanka has faced such legal action. The arrest took place as part of a broader anti-corruption initiative spearheaded by the current president Ranil Wickremesinghe, who has made it clear that combating corruption is a priority for his administration. Wickremesinghe's arrest comes on the heels of an investigation that scrutinized his visit to London in 2023, where he attended a ceremony celebrating his wife's graduation from the University of Wolverhampton. Local media reports indicate that while Wickremesinghe's office previously denied any wrongdoing, investigators allege that he utilized government funds for personal travel, including covering the expenses of his bodyguards during the trip. A police spokesperson confirmed the arrest and stated that the authorities are awaiting further directives from the court to determine subsequent actions. Supporters of Wickremesinghe, including members of his United National Party (UNP), have rallied around him, asserting his innocence and suggesting that the charges are politically motivated. Nishantha Sri Warnasinghe, a UNP member, defended Wickremesinghe outside the court, emphasizing his contributions to stabilizing the nation during economic turmoil. Wickremesinghe's political career has been marked by both commendation and controversy. He ascended to the presidency in July 2022 after the resignation of Gotabaya Rajapaksa, who stepped down following widespread protests against alleged corruption and mismanagement. Under Wickremesinghe's leadership, Sri Lanka faced its worst economic crisis in decades, prompting him to implement stringent austerity measures, including tax hikes and the removal of energy subsidies, as part of a bailout agreement with the International Monetary Fund. While these measures have been credited with stabilizing the economy, they have also drawn significant criticism from the public, who have faced rising living costs. The current administration's commitment to addressing corruption has led to a wave of arrests among former officials, with over a dozen political leaders and ex-government officials already under investigation. The implications of Wickremesinghe's arrest extend beyond his personal fate. They symbolize a broader shift in Sri Lankan politics, where the new government is attempting to distance itself from the previous regime's alleged malpractices. As the legal proceedings unfold, the eyes of the nation remain fixed on the courtroom, with many wondering how this high-profile case will influence the political landscape in Sri Lanka moving forward. The arrest of a former president is unprecedented and raises questions about accountability and the rule of law in a country that has grappled with corruption for years. Wickremesinghe's supporters fear that the charges could be a tactic to undermine political opposition, while critics argue that this is a necessary step towards accountability. As Sri Lanka continues to navigate its complex political terrain, the outcome of this case may set a crucial precedent for the future of governance and integrity in the nation. In a country still recovering from economic devastation, the balance between political power and accountability is more critical than ever. The developments surrounding Wickremesinghe's arrest will undoubtedly be a focal point of discussion in the coming weeks, as both supporters and opponents of the former president brace for the legal battles ahead. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.